the next morning. And you guys are forcefully, whether or not you actually slept throughout the night, it was a pretty interesting night because you guys were quite jittery and discussing your plans. Some people might not have slept. But Tavia...
I quite well.
Oh, sorry?
I said I'm quite well.
So, Tavia and a couple other guards are in the pen. And so they said, well, it's going to be sort of the same jobs as the last couple days. We're figuring out what you guys are best and apt at.
You got any mush for me to clean up?
Yeah, so we'll send you back to the infirmary. And they give you a mop. Like, you're pretty good at the cleaning up part. And we're sending you to the fence with Mike. And hopefully you guys can do your jobs. Yeah.
They don't care about the fact that, like, Troy is still missing.
Troy, eh? Well, we don't know what happened to Troy. We are conducting our own investigation. So far, I know you're innocent. Tavia explains.
Three adventurers travel through tales untold. Will they survive? Starring Ryan, Nick, Nathan. This is Dungeons and Dragons.
Thoughts back to the hacksaw on the body.
Yeah. And let's see, who's Alf and Jane? You're going to storage, and so there's the splitting up the group once again for the daily jobs, daily tasks, and so yeah. So they take you out into the where they it's a pretty messy and awful room.
The bag
quite,
leaked a little bit while whatever's in the dumpster.
You're not quite sure what this room is for, but there's just a lot of awful things all over the place. Yeah. So there's it definitely smells like shit. There's definitely, by the looks of it, could be what they do with the zombies. I don't know. But it's messy, it's awful. They give you a mop and a bucket of water, and you're to clean up the mess.
Think about clean the bins. The garbage bins.
And you go to the infirmary, and remember that lad with the chest infection? Yeah, he's back. Yeah. And this time Carver is in the room as well. Carver's just sort of standing there, watching, because he wants to know what's going on here. And so the guy, he's like, "Howdy, Doc."
How's it going?
Well, pulls out a Kleenex and spits up a yellow mucus, yellow-greenish. Yeah. And he's like, "I'm no doctor, but I think I got a chest infection."
Yep. I was hoping it wasn't quite this, so that's why I didn't give you full meds yesterday, because I don't want to give them out on a hunch. The meds are quite precious these days.
And Carver looks at you and he says, "Now you have the right idea. Meds are precious. You're doing a fine job.
Thank you.
You know what? I don't think we're going to put you back in there tonight.
Thank you.
You're definitely earning your way into integration. We'll have you a nice fine bed set up in the room with the rest."
He thinks to himself, "No slop."
You're going to eat like a king. None of that prison slop if we feed you. And so back to you. Yeah, so you and Mike are back on the fence. and you just got this sort of. Well, obviously it's not Troy, but this guard is sort of standing, keeping a very close eye on you two, and he goes up to you, and he's like, so. You were here the day Troy went missing, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Do you think there was anything suspicious with Troy?
I don't know. I'm not good judge with that sort of stuff.
No?
No.
Huh. So there was, because I mean, we have no idea what happened to him. There's been no trace. I mean, 2 of the guards last night claimed they saw Troy on a roof, but... but yeah, so, no, you nothing strange. He might have run off when the zombies broke through the fence the other day, or...
Not that I could tell. We went to take someone to the medical place and just never came back.
Huh. But that's a conflicting story, because the guy in the infirmary claims that Troy was never there.
Yeah.
Wow. Unfortunately, I mean, this is just my job, but let's just say Carver, he's thinking you're lying. Since you've already lied, I guess, about some other stuff. I don't know, he didn't really
Maybe.
talk too much. But the guy in the infirmary is apparently, he's going to be integrated into the group.
Oh, interesting.
But no, he's calling you a liar. Definitely some suspicion on you. But anyways, and Mike's just working away, and Mike's like turns back to you guys like, hey, could you give a hand or something? That's what you're sort of here for. But the guard goes up and holds the board while Mike's like, he looks at you. You should probably just take a step back. Winks. And he's like, you're not good with this shit anyways from yesterday. And so he goes back hammering, missing a lot. Definitely didn't get some sleep. And he's struggling with the board, and the guy's looking at him like, Jesus, Mike, you've been working the fence for the last couple weeks. What are you doing? You should be good at this by now. Anyways, so they're working on that, and what would you like to do?
Spot check.
Okay.
Not exactly the rule.
What are you doing?
You got one on the surface.
15.
15, there we go.
You can roll it onto your clipboard, but you can't just roll it on the couch.
The couch falls into the grooves. Rolled on a point. What does this mean? Singularity forms in the couch. But so what you see is that today is an especially bitter cold day. The clouds are very dark, and definitely a storm is coming. Especially, that's easily noticed. The moans of the dead are a little quieter than expected today, which means it'll be a good day to work on the fence, because you won't have too many incidents. Around you, of course, are the comic store and this old abandoned pet shop sort of thing. Yeah. Everything sort of looks the same as it did yesterday.
How close is the comic store?
To you?
Yeah.
A couple paces.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's say 15 plus 2, right? Yes. Yes, yeah. Yeah, so it's about probably a quick little move. Yeah.
Okay. And the other two working on the fence?
At the moment, yes.
14, 15 plus 2.
Are they facing the fence?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So
Now that would be one hell of a trick if Mike was just hammering like, hey!
Okay. If you roll a 20,
Yeah, that's
you
true.
can...
So
Hammer's board becomes steel.
I'm going to try to quickly, go up to the door of the comic shop.
Okay.
Just,
Sneak in.
toss walkie-talkie in, if possible, but keeping the walkie-talkie hidden till,
Okay.
the last second.
Okay.
12.
And so you walk up, so you start taking these and quiet steps. There's a lot of shit all over the floor, so it's a little difficult maintaining that. You know, you might actually step on some glass or something.
What are you doing, Tom?
Oh,
What are you walking up to?
I'm just walking up to it.
And yeah, you make it to the comic store without any change in Mike and the other guard. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Toss the walkie-talkie in the door. Just nudge.
How hard are you gonna toss it?
No, slide it down the floor.
I know,
I'm
but
sliding it on the
I
floor.
know,
I'm
but
just like,
still, like at any decent height.
I'm not just like.
Ah!
I'm just like.
Football slam dunk it into the.
I'm placing it inside the door. I'm
Okay,
not
then-
just like.
Place is a lot better terminology because toss it in.
Whatever. I place it inside of the door.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you creak open the door. It makes a sort of noise, and you place it on the floor. I'm guessing you shut the door.
Yeah, go back.
Okay.
Kind of wandering around the.
Okay. And so the guard steps back. He's like, "All right, Paul, get back. I shouldn't be doing what you're obviously sort of not capable of doing. Get to it."
I'll do it.
All right. And so yeah, you guys are working on the fence. Well, let's give a roll. See what your quality of workmanship today is. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Okay. And back to you, Mason. So you're in this awful looking room. What would you like to do?
Spot check the room.
Sure.
9.
So it's pretty dark and dimly lit. The smell of rotting flesh and dead is quite evident. There's bins that have chutes. And yeah, it's like you better bring a professional looking mop and scrubby because this floor is just
Better bring
covered.
Mr. Clean.
It's like
Yeah.
con check for unconsciousness due to smell.
yeah.
Can I check what's in the bins?
Could, yeah.
Shoot.
I don't know if you want to.
So you open up the chutes
It's
and
just like Vance has been busy these days.
give a spot check there.
10.
10. So you see a lot of body parts. It's just piles of bodies. Yeah, inside these bins. And actually, the smell is so ferocious.
Oh god.
Ferocious.
Do a constitution check of how.
Just a 20?
Yeah, D20 your constitution.
11.
10. Any modifier on top of that?
Plus 1, so 11.
All right, and you definitely you're taken aback by this, but wow, it's like getting slapped in the face with a wall of stink. Yeah, but you've smelt pretty much the same thing in Atlanta, so it's not unusual to smell this condensed rot. Yeah, but yeah, these chutes are full of rotting corpses. Yeah.
So there's chutes. Just a bunch of dirty shit.
Oh yeah, it's a shitty looking room.
Guess start cleaning.
Yep. All right. Scrub a dub, mop boy.
14.
14. Okay, so you're doing some fine work. And back in the infirmary, and so yeah, so you got your patient and Carver standing observing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go purely off of rolls because medicine is my own medical knowledge. Limited. I'm a bandage person. I'll need to stand first aid. Okay. So he's counting of yellow crap. There's chest infection.
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna require some antibiotics.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first things first, I'm gonna try and get a flashlight and tell him to say ah.
Okay. Okay. And so you yeah, he's like ah, and you observe it's very oh yeah. Try some crust whitening thin toothpaste there or something. But yeah, you see it's quite inflamed in the back as well.
It's gonna take a decent amount. Okay. Well, I'm gonna look.
Flamed in red.
I'm gonna look at my inventory sheet that I took on like the first day, see if I got some antibiotics I could
Okay. Yeah. So
guess.
do you have an actual sheet of things you wrote down? Okay, so
I didn't know what they actually had, so
Okay.
I couldn't actually take down an inventory.
okay.
If you want to do that later.
Yeah, we'll do that later. But so let's do a roll there for
16.
16. Yeah, you see there's 2 bottles of some nice penicillin pills.
Go and get the bottle. See if they're full or if they're just like.
Oh yeah, no,
got
they're
a
full.
couple-
They're
oh,
full.
sweet. They got good stuff.
Oh yeah, but it's only 2 bottles after all.
2 bottles though.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my stuff. I got like 3 pills.
Yeah. And so Carver's standing there. He's like, "How many? I'm guessing with a infection like this, it's gonna take a lot. Penicillin, a lot of antibiotics to fix this guy up."
I'm kind of thinking back to my own life antibiotics, and it's just like 1 a day.
The pills
2 a day
I've
for
had
a
to
week.
take 2 a day.
2 days for a week.
Penicillin for 10 days. Yeah.
How many are usually in a bottle?
Uh,
All I can think of is just like the
2 a
decent
day.
sized bottle.
yeah, it's you know the little yellow,
Just the yellow one?
orange bottles.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking like the.
Oh, you're thinking of like the big.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
okay.
That's a lot of.
Oh no, I'm thinking. Sorry, the 2. Just the standard little
Okay.
yellow medicine bottles. Yeah.
On the same page.
Yeah. So 2 pills twice a day for 10 days. So 4 times 10, 40 pills in there. That would take. It's pretty much a whole bottle of one. Yeah. Now, is it your professional opinion, especially in this state of affairs, is this guy worth it? And the guy looks at him like,
I was actually going to take Carver aside and ask him, how much do you care about this dude?
and
That's what I was planning on doing, just like taking him aside out of earshot. I was like, how much do you want this guy around?
do you wanna take him aside?
Yeah.
Okay. You take Carver aside. He's like, yes, Vance.
How much is this guy worth to you?
How much do you deem him worth to our community? Only the strong survive.
I've been here 3 days. I feel like he might have. Has he been a good worker, or has he had?
He crashed a truck into a door. He's already in debt. What do you think? Do you think this man is worth?
Again, I've been here for very little times. I don't know the previous events that might have happened that might make him more worthy or not. That's what's
Doesn't
I'm
matter
thinking.
about previous events. Just right now, my friend. Is he deemed?
He thinks to himself, well, I feel like the dough ball was kind of my fuck up. He thinks to himself.
Yeah. So
I don't
Is
think
he
they
worth-
would-
probably not. But yeah. So is he worth? Right now,
Definitely not 2 bottles.
we've got 2 bottles, and by the looks of it, he'll take up 1.
No, he only take up. I feel like only give him half a bottle.
Half a bottle, half the dosage. And what if that doesn't work?
So we only lose half a bottle. And we don't lose a full one if that one doesn't work.
All right, doctor. So is that your opinion on the matter?
Yeah.
Half dosage?
I'll go with my experience in that I only took 1 a day, so I'm pretty sure I only took 1 a day. You can give him 1 a day.
All right. So you walk up to the gentleman on the bed and you prescribe him only 1 pill a day. He's like, only 1?
Yep.
Sure this is gonna work, doc?
Hopefully.
All right. And
Let's see what happens.
so he walks out of the room, and Carver stays behind just before leaving. He says, "It doesn't get any better. That's half a bottle wasted."
And a full bottle wasted.
That indeed. And he shuts the door. Yeah. And you're left alone in the infirmary. So back to you, Paul. Yeah, so you're working on the fence. Mike is doing a shitty job. He's bending nails. It's like the nails are bending in half or falling. He's being very klutzy. He obviously didn't get much sleep. And yeah. So what would you like to do?
I'm just gonna keep holding up the wood because I probably do a worse job.
Okay. And but also based on that last roll, you're also not really doing a good job at precision aiming, like holding the boards like steady. Like so, imagine just two like knuckleheads like just going at this block of wood.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
This is the nail that you hit here, 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 here with their thumb. Here.
Yeah.
They crooked it.
And so the guard behind you is like, so. He starts poking and prodding even more. It's like, so what did you do yesterday here?
I was working on the fence.
Okay. Oh God, I spilled water all over the place. I got numb lips. And so you were unsupervised for a small period of time after Troy left.
Yep.
But so what if he came back? Where would you, how do you think if he came back? Did he come back?
No.
No? Okay. So if he walked inside the compound and then magically disappeared. Huh. I don't know. I'm doing my job, but even I'm having a little hard time
That's all I know.
believing.
The best thing is you're actually the perfect person for this conversation.
But
I would suck at
and
this.
he turns around. He's like, pet shop and a comic store. I've never actually checked these places out. I mean, mostly because I've never really been down here.
Probably both pretty much empty.
Yeah. But, And, so he notices, some shuffling in some of the debris towards the comic store. Like, more activity. He looks in, he sees the pet shop. There's, like, nothing. But with the comic store, there's a lot of activity that's been around there. A lot of the debris